Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Welcome to Press Start Live. So I was sitting here thinking I was gonna I didn't know what I was gonna play. I thought I was just gonna play some Xenoblade or just like play some Smash or something. I think I'm gonna hit Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, but start a new thing up. I know everybody got some strong feelings about what happened during the direct Wednesday. So we will definitely be talking about the fallout of that tomorrow on the podcast. So uh yeah, that's going to be a whole lot of fun talking about that with the varying amounts of emotions that people are going through right now. Uh you know, being that everybody's a little bit upset about one thing or another, and there's a crap ton of misinformation going out as far as the system and pricing and all of that stuff. So there's gonna be there are already people talking about boycotting, which I don't know why when people say boycott that means anything. All that means in Nintendo is they about to make bank, because every time somebody says boycott of a Nintendo anything, Nintendo makes so much money off of whatever that is supposedly being boycotted that it's hilarious, to say the least. So yeah, it's a lot of misinformation going out. It's a lot of negativity going out, which, to be honest, at this point, is par for the course. Um, Most of those people that's making these grand and bold stances had 9 times out of 10 they lying. I will never forget when the NSO launched and they priced it, and people were like, I'm not doing this. This is anti-consumer, all this stuff. And then 2 months later, I saw them on Mario Kart online. Like, how are you online? I thought you wasn't getting this. And come to find out, a group of them banded together and bought a family thing. I'm like, dude, you still paid them money, so you still technically paid. So all of that bluster and talk that you were doing online, and I'm seeing you online. So at this point, I'm just like, this is hilarious to me. Um, I think it's funny because, to an extent, with the people complaining, because a lot of the complaints, they weren't saying that for nobody else. So I think it's funny. People wanted 4K. They wanted the higher frame rate and fidelity and all that stuff. They make something and they give it to you that's still technically cheaper than the competition, and you're mad. You're mad saying it costs too much. 449 and 499 cost too much when the competition is 599 and 699 for the 699 for the PS5 Pro, but 599 and 699. But y'all mad about 499 and 449. Okay, all right, whatever, man. Whatever, man. At this point, you can't please everybody, so it is what it is. But yeah, people are crashing out. It's hilarious. What's up, J Biggs? What's up, Jobo? Yeah, the, the whole thing with this has been just hilarious to see. Now, me personally, I'm looking forward to a few games. I already got my name in the list so I can get my pre-order, because I already know what I'm pre-ordering. And y'all know, as soon as I saw that GameCube NSO, y'all knew I was getting it, right? Y'all knew I was getting it as soon as I saw that, and Soul Calibur 2. I'm looking forward to that, because one of my main issues has been, I don't know why the Wii U and the Switch never got the Soul Calibur 2 online. But I'm just glad we getting it in the way that we're getting it. So fine by me. I wish we could get like something I can get like a physical copy of the game, but whatever, I'll take what I can get at this point. At this point, I'll take what I can get. So I'm good to go on that, in that regard. Um, well, Zodia, the thing is, and I've said this before, and I know y'all have heard me say this on the podcast. We should have been paying 70, 80, $90 back in 7th gen. But because people allowed DLC life to take over, they thought that, hey, this is how games supposed to go. No, I remember we were getting DLC trailers before launch trailers of games. Like, you thought those games were only supposed to be $60. You asked for all this stuff, you got to pay for it. You got to pay for the voice actors. You got to pay for you want an orchestrated music and not minis. You got to pay for that. That's expensive. Not only for cutscene quality and all this, you want cinematic quality and everything. You got to pay for it. Like, and $60 ain't gonna cut it. Like, we should have been paying $80 and $90 about 10 years ago for the stuff that they want. Now, I don't think it's gonna be $80 across the board, but if you charge me $80 and I don't have to worry about DLC, I have no problem paying that. Because if I pay $80, I don't want to see no DLC. I want that game complete at launch. I just want that game complete at launch. Joe Bo, you're absolutely right. We were paying that much because of cartridges and all that. So yeah, it's funny seeing people get like highly upset and mad over stuff that, you know, they either they too young to know about, which is mostly what that is. They're just too young to know. They weren't around when we had to pay all that. They were no way around when we had to pay for all that. They weren't alive. So they only know 49.59. They don't know nothing else. They really don't. And that's just, to me, that's hilarious. My problem is the old heads that's sitting around here acting like they wasn't around during that time frame. And like, my parents wasn't paying 70. You got one or two games a year. That was it. So yeah, we just had to deal with what we had to deal with. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? Defeat the mob. Okay, I gotta go take out a moblin. All right. And there's nothing wrong with saying you can't afford that. There's nothing wrong with that. I understand that. I ain't one of them people to like sit up and be like, "How dare you?" and all that stuff. But look, like Miss K always say, gaming is an expensive hobby. And the other thing too is you ain't got to buy everything at launch. When did this idea come that you had to fight? You had to buy everything at launch. You ain't got to buy everything at launch. If you already got a webcam, you don't have to buy another one. You don't have to buy that Nintendo one if you already got a webcam. So guess what? That's one thing you don't have to buy. It's already been said that you can use your other Switch controllers. So if you got a controller, guess what? You don't have to buy another one if you don't want to. You ain't got to buy one. So you don't have to. So okay, I got to start. Oh, see, I'm hitting ZR. Oh, that dude, he's just missing everything. Oh no, he hit me. My bad. Missed. Weak point. I mean, yeah. Well, Dreamcast guy, he be over exaggerating anyway. I kind of hate that, but yeah, he does over exaggerate stuff, and I think a lot of people are exaggerating as well. So we know it's coming out June 5th. Me personally, I had already set money aside, so all I gotta do is add a couple extra because the only thing I want to make sure I get is a GameCube controller and a Switch Pro controller because I prefer playing with the Switch Pro controllers than the Joy Cons. Just being honest, that's just my thing of how I like to play. And plus, since they put paddles on the back, I'm good to go. Miss me. Got him. All right, so and now weak point smash. Yeah, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, all them games cost a lot, man. All them games was that's just what you had to pay. That's just it is what it is. That's what you had to pay, and nobody's gonna be sympathetic to you. You had to pay that. Did I did, did I miss them? Dang, I missed them. I mean, what was it? Killer Instinct was damn near $70, if I'm not mistaken, on the Super NES. Like, I don't know why people think that everything's gonna be $80. Like, everything's not gonna be $80. So, if Mario Kart World is $80, cool, because that is the open world Mario Kart game, which I was not expecting. I mean, I don't think anybody was expecting that. Um, Stop jumping. Now, I did see the Age of Imprisonment trailer, and that's probably one of the reasons why I'm playing this. And look, as much as I love this game, the problem with this game is, and I wish they would not have done this, and that's made this a what if story. Like, I hated that they made this a what if. God dang, will you die already? All right. I hate that they made this like a what if, because they shouldn't have made it a what if. I think they should have just made it, or at the very least have like have two different episodes, have like the beginning be the actual the downfall part, and then have the after having the downfall part, then have like a separate part that says and what if, and then have what happened in here where the champions get saved. That's the one thing I didn't like about this game. So I'm hoping Age of Imprisonment does not do that. Like, don't do no shenanigans. Just tell us the story of where what Zelda was doing during her stay in the past, and it should end with Ganondorf going straight up crazy and beating everybody. So that's how it should end. Andre, so I've got the title for tomorrow's cut. Oh yeah, reading is fundamental. Yeah, it is. And I might change it to that. To be fair, um, eh, or or the whole like stop jumping to conclusions. Like, it's everybody's so amped up to get like, oh, I'm the first person to break this story, and you don't even know the truth of anything. Because that's why I tell everybody, just wait to hear from the actual company. Don't wait to hear from somebody else. One of my problems, and we said this during the podcast Wednesday, was they should have released the price during the podcast. They should have just did that. But the problem is now is the tariff situation. And I just hope that people don't get in their head like they did during the pandemic, trying to act like the pandemic wasn't a problem when it was. Like, they were like, oh man, people using the pandemic as an excuse. The pandemic wasn't an excuse, it was the truth. Like, a lot of stuff got pushed back and pushed out of the year was because it was that was going on. So the tariff situation is gonna be an issue because yeah, yeah. Well, y'all know why it's going to be an issue, but everything about to go up. It's not just your favorite gaming console. If you are a PC gamer, if you haven't upgraded your PC, I suggest you don't do that because now it's finna get serious now. Just to let you know, it is going to get serious. You're not going to be able to get everything you want. I'm just gonna say that right now because stuff gonna cost too much. Stuff is literally gonna cost too much. So, and that goes for everything across the board. It's not going to be just for Nintendo and just for like, certain stuff. It's going to be across the board. And I hope people understand that and don't get an attitude about it, because it's not just, oh man, Nintendo did this on purpose. No, they didn't. Nobody knew how this was going to go down. Nobody did, because that's one of the reasons why Nintendo used Vietnam instead of Taiwan, because they assumed that terrorists weren't going to hit Vietnam, and surprise. So that's why you have to be. That's why we have to be a little bit careful about that. So it is what it is at this point. Ooh, a giant red blowy thing. Let's throw bombs at it. Okay, that was a lot of them. Yeah, yep. Eat bombs, and you can go bye bye. Oh, they're never going to correct themselves. Correcting themselves sounds too much like right. Correcting themselves sounds too much like right. They're not going to do that, and that's just not what they're going to do. Because it's not about being right. It's about getting the clicks out and the engagement. It's not about being right. I've seen people on Twitter just keep reiterating the wrong stuff and not care because it ain't about being. It's not about telling people the truth. It's about like, hey, I'm the first person to break this, so it's me breaking this. I'm the first person to break this, so it's me breaking this. Haha, look at me. My my team broke this. So yeah. Did I get anything? Yeah, cool. You hit me with that doggone club, you dumbass. All right, there we go. Takes care of that. I just wish people would stop doing that. But I mean, I get it. It is what it is. You're trying to make because a lot of people that's how they make their money off, trying to be trying to be a journalist when they're not really a journalist. If you catch my drift, like blogging is not being a journalist. So and that's one of the reasons why IGN is like IGN is right now because they employ a lot of freelancers, aka bloggers, so they don't have to like really get in trouble when their bloggers give their opinions and post them as fact when they're not, factual. Well, we're going to hear a lot of people crying about stuff. We're going to hear a lot of people crying about stuff in the next few months, especially the closer this thing gets to release. We're going to hear a lot of crying, a lot of crying. And those same people that cry, I want y'all to pay attention to something. Watch how when it comes out and it's a success and people are having fun, how they're gonna magically have it. Just remember, they're gonna magically have that. They're gonna magically have NSO. They're gonna magically have a Switch 2, and they're gonna be some of the biggest ones complaining right now. So just watch, just pay attention, and see how many people that are complaining right now are going to be like, going to have a Switch 2 at. They're going to have a Switch 2 in June or July. They're going to have it. They're complaining right now, but they're going to have it. It's like I said, it's the same thing with the NSO. The NSO came out, people got mad. I'm never gonna buy this. The Nintendo's being anti-consumer, and we gonna show them, and we gonna boycott and all this. And the next thing you know, they're on Mario Kart and Smash Brothers every damn weekend. Like, how are you on this? Like, how? All right, let's see how we get. I love Impa in this game. I'm not gonna lie, Impa is so dope in this game. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, crap! I did not mean to do that. In the words of Naruto, Kagebushi no Jitsu. Let's see, where do I need to go? Okay, I need to go to that other. Where is it? Oh, there you go. All y'all can get this work. All y'all can get this work. All y'all these folks can get this work. Uh huh. Didn't think that was gonna happen, did you? All right. So, what's up, fellas? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Which I wasn't expecting that. So so I did watch a little bit of Treehouse Live. I love Treehouse Live. Treehouse Live is awesome, man. So I did watch a little bit of that Metroid Prime Treehouse Live. That thing was awesome. Beyond is gonna be off the chain. Although I did wish we could have got to see a little bit more of the greatest hater of 2025 as far as gaming is concerned, Silux. But I think we're going they made sure not to show as much just for that reason because it's probably going to be something big with him. You hit me. Stop hitting me. Yeah, you weren't expecting that, were you? Ah. And I hit that again. Bye. Nice knowing you. Okay, I got to go the other way. All right, so yeah, Donkey Kong was fun. I saw a little bit of Donkey Kong one. I got to tell Jack, yeah, I'm probably picking that up day one. After watching that Treehouse Live, I'm like, yeah, I'm rocking with this. What they doing? That's probably gonna be a day one. That's the other reason why I love and hate uh Treehouse Lives. Treehouse Lives will make you change the order of stuff you want to buy stuff in. Because if you see it, you'll be like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go on and pick this up day one. So yeah. All right. Let me do orders to link to fight those guys. And I'll meet them there. All right, I gotta run back this way. But yeah, that one I did see. I did see that too. Legend of Josh. That they already sold out in the UK, and I'm like, I thought they weren't. I thought everybody was waiting again, but I'm guessing we're gonna find out once they figure out what's going on with the tariff situation. Because right now it's just a whole lot of misinformation, a whole lot of other stuff going on. So got them. Where am I at? Oh, okay, there we go. All right. Did he hit me? God dang it. All right, there we go. Let's see. So, yeah. Yeah, everything don't. Yeah. Sorry, man. I just felt like playing it because I hadn't played it in a while, and I beat it on my other game. There's a couple things I need to do like to finish out a couple things, but I did finish the main stuff. So I just thought I'd start over something a little bit new on a new thing, just especially since I saw that Age of Imprisonment trailer and it got me a little bit hyped. I'm not gonna lie, that did get me hyped. So I do like the idea of playing the Imprisoning War, especially their version of it. Anyway. Oh man, it didn't do it. I'm playing with the wrong. This. All right, you know what? Okay, now blow it up. Blow it up. There we go. Not blow myself up, but yeah, blow that up. I'll take this. Thank you very much. Yeah, dang it, they got Link. All right, let me go over here and help Link. Okay, let's dance. All right, there we go. All right, he's gone. All right, now I can lock on this guy. Wow, really, bro? Oh, okay. Y'all finna team up on me, huh? All right. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, I saw the Jeff Keighley. The Jeff Keighley. I didn't know I was expecting a gimmick thing, but I thought they didn't like gimmicks. I mean, if correct me if I'm wrong, people. Don't everybody say that Nintendo need to stop with the gimmicks? I mean, just correct me if I'm wrong. Like I always thought Nintendo did too many gimmicks, and that's why they needed to stop doing that because you know they need to be more traditional and do stuff the way everybody else doing it because the gimmicks is why everybody don't like them and they should be more like everybody else. At least that's what I was always told. So now all of a sudden Jeff Keighley talking about, oh man, I missed the gimmicks. So like, dude, just stop. Because I don't think Nintendo's ever coming back to any of your BS, your summer games. They're not doing it. So you burnt that bridge and they're not doing that anymore. So especially since you wanted to act like E3 was dead was a good thing. I'm like, you trying to do something that everybody else doing and you thinking it's a good thing. Right. Got him. Run, run. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he missed the gimmicks but didn't use the mouse. I'm like, bro, like, dude, like him and Adam Sessler, them, that whole crew, like, dude, okay, I get it. Y'all ain't gamers. We completely understand the concept, but dang, man, at least try to be good at your job. At least. So yeah, the it's hilarious and um it's hilarious and it's also just bad because these are the people that we supposed to be like the guys who love the gaming industry, and you looking at them like, bro, y'all some weirdos because y'all supposed to be unbiased, but you're not. Your bias is I don't know what. you're quick to put out misinformation and then don't correct yourself. So yeah, yeah, Andre, Jeff actively did that. Jeff actively did a lot of that during, especially with his own game trailers site. Like the stuff he was doing on that was crazy. Like that's why between them, IGN and what was it, Rev 3, I think it was, the one that Cessna was at, they did a lot of damage to the gaming industry and they will never admit it. They will never admit it. They'll act like, no, we were unbiased. Nah, y'all were pretty biased. Y'all biased as hell. So I mean, it's we pretty much everybody knows that at this point. Everybody knows how biased those outlets were. And when they would get called out, they get mad about it. So it's gonna be a very interesting couple of months, to be fair. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it, but I don't think I'm buying anything game wise at launch. I'm just gonna be playing some of my older stuff. Because I think like the first, because I'm probably not getting Mario Kart Tour World Tour until later. Um, the first game I'm probably gonna get is probably gonna be DK. It's probably gonna be that DK. Then we'll have to see what everything is. DK and probably Street Fighter 6 because I held off on Street Fighter 6. So we'll see. We'll see. As far as we got to see what the rest of the launch lineup looking like. I did like that Damon X Machina 2. Hopefully the story is a little bit more streamlined than it was in the first one. So yeah. Yeah, Jay Biggs, I was gonna get the bundle, but I think I'm just gonna get the regular edition and just because like with the regular edition, all the games that I got, and since I'm NSO expansion pack, I don't have to worry about paying that upgrade for the for like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild and Kirby. So I'll be good on that part. But yeah, I'm more than likely gonna be picking up Street Fighter 6 because I didn't pick it up, and now I was wondering why I kept holding off. Now I know why. Um so that, and it's probably the first one I'm probably gonna get is gonna be uh DK, probably. And of course I gotta get them amiibo. They done started back up my amiibo collection. That's a shame. But yeah, I'm getting the GameCube controller. That's what's getting pre-ordered with my with the regular edition, because since that's launching day and date, since the GameCube NSO is launching day and date, yep, gonna have to get that. Dude, I don't blame you, man. It's always good to buy yourself something for your birthday. I gotta give the Koei Tecmo Omega Force guys props. They know how to do their the Warriors games that they do for other people that they opt for other people are always pretty good. Even the One Piece ones. The One Piece ones are pretty good too. So Jay Biggs, I'm hoping that too, because like it took a minute to find the N64 controls because every time they come on, they get sold back out. But I think with them letting NSO members get first dibs on stuff now, it should ease out the whole thing with scalpers. I know some people don't like that, but bruh, I mean, it's to me it's fair because it's a perk of having NSO. I get first dibs. To me, that's a perk. So I don't have to that'll keep me from having to worry about having to take off a whole day or trying to rush to get home to try to pre-order something. So yeah, I'm personally happy about that. So you acquired a bonus weapon. I am not using a spoon. I'm not using a spoon. I'm not. I'm just not. Oh yeah, I did buy the expansion pass, didn't I? The ancient cuirass, the ancient greaves, ancient sword. Road to the ancient lab. Ooh, what's this? Earn the recipe for steamed meat. Sweet. Well, I do like that because I'm like there should be perks and benefits for getting things. You know what I'm saying? If you, I don't have a quiet. Boo. What's this? One-handed weapon bonus combo. Sweet. One, two, three, four. Now the question is, did they fix did Omega Force fix the engine? My money is on no. Keeping the peace. Okay, I don't have enough for that. What's this? Reward info with a bonus heart. Oh, sweet. Okay. Good for her. Let's see. Hey Dark Boy, how you doing, man? We just chatting it up, having a good time. You know how we do. Laughing at the misinformation and the inevitable boycott that's gonna push Switch 2 over 300 million units. I wonder what's gonna happen when the Switch actually hits like 160 and like. Well, I wonder what PlayStation gonna do. What Sony gonna do then? Are they gonna make something up? Are they gonna say it's at 300 million? I just find that funny that they do that all the time. That like for the last three times they've been like, "Hey, well this the number slightly creeps up." All right, let's go on and do this one. Uh, okay. Ooh, damage plus five. Gonna do that. Um, I don't think I have anything that's yeah. Ooh, I do have a 36 though. So you know what? I'll do that. Does she got anything stronger? Flurry rush damage up. Yeah. Now the other question is, did they do a? I need to look and see if they did a because I missed some of the Treehouse Live from yesterday because I was at work. I need to see if they did one for Age of Imprisonment. I want to see how Zelda plays in that. Nah. I wear my soldier stuff. Dog, boy, you are really going on with that CDI thing, ain't you? So, peeps, anybody find a game that they one thinking about? I think that that basketball one they showed. I think that one might be fun. I don't know if I'm gonna get that day one, but it does look like it might be a lot of fun. Reminds me of the arms mini game a little bit, and I'm hoping we do get an arms too because arms they did sell well. Like it sold above expectations. So I'm hoping we get another one except this time they actually like streamline the story mode and stuff. Because I figured they wanted to try to make it like Splatoon a little bit as far as the competitive aspect goes, but I think it's just they shouldn't forget about the regular folks that just want to play a single player game too. So man, you gotta love how good Link is at detecting stuff that could kill you. I thought they put that dot dead on her forehead. Samurai Ganondorf wasn't playing. Boxed in. All right, let's give him what for. Oh, you want this work, bro? You want this work, bro? Hold up. I'll tell my mama. All right, there we go. Okay, I need to do a better job of my doggone block on my evading because I'm getting toe up. Goodbye. Also, one of the things I got to give the Koei Tecmo team, they do a good job on the music, man. Geez, they do a good job on the music. Get this work. There we go. Let's give you what you want. There's supposed to be something back over here. Oh, look, it's the Lizalfos. Oh, there it is. Time to go flying. Whoa. Gotcha. I do like how they made the whiz robes looked in this. All right, it takes care of all of them. I'll take this. Thank you very much. And get some wood out of that. And give me some rupees. Y'all can get this work too. All right. Oh, y'all want some? I need to get some more bokoblins anyway. Ooh. What's this? A giant core. Nice. Get some work. I can't wait till I get Urbosa. I love Urbosa in this game. Then again, Urbosa is, the best. Which also reminds me, I wonder if we're gonna be able to get to play with them the other champions in age. Okay. Get some. This is the first weekend without no solo leveling. This is gonna be harmful to my, sanity. Hey, the Koroks. I hope they bring back the Kokiri and not the because I missed the Kokiri from Ocarina. No offense to the Koroks. They're creepy to me. They've been creepy to me ever since I seen them in Wind Waker. Whoa! Man, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Okay, now I was dodging. Gotcha. 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 Oh, avoid fighting the Guardian. Okay, never mind. All right, I'm gone. I'm gone. Uh, Where's Zelda at? Where'd that girl go? Flee from the Guardian, Link or Emperor Zelda flees. Order Impa to come here. We got anything in here? All right, that ain't enough. Is that mug coming? I don't know what it can be done. All right, Zelda. Now you show up. Girl, where have you been? I wonder if we can drop that on his head. Go straight Looney Tunes. Oh, nice. All right, come on. Come on. Come on. Activate the Unearthed Guardians. Okay, and how am I supposed to do that again? Where are they at? I said activate the Unearthed Guardian. So I need to go here. All right. Hey, fellas. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'll take that. All right. Come on, get that work. All right, there we go. Hey, I leveled up. Sweet. You had to hit me. Okay, I got to get out of here and take out those. I need to take these guys out, and then I really wish we could get a Legend of Zelda anime. I know this thing around here somewhere. Hmm. Oh, look, something to blow up. Where is the? Where is that guy at? The big one should be showing up in a little bit, right? I know he's around here somewhere. I probably should not have chose the Sheikah sword, but whatever. You know what? Now would be a good time to blow them sky high. Okay, that didn't work. All right. Hey, fellas. All right, let's go up here. They're rolling out the red carpet for me. Got him. You're done. Wish I could have blew this one up though. Kind of hurts my feelings. I couldn't blow the whole thing up. Couldn't blow the whole stack up. Is there something up here? Okay, there's nothing up here. All right, time to run. See you guys later. All right, where I gotta go? I need to go this way. Run, Link, run. Whoa. Got him. And now we weak point smasher. And I'll take this. Thank you very much. All righty. Get out of my way. Yeah, didn't know I was gonna do that, did you? Dang, I hit the wrong button. Got him. Then them things do look like Orko, don't they? They really do look like Orko from He-Man. I wonder why they use that design though, because like the design that they showed in one of the art books, I was like, that was a crazier looking design. All right, that's one. Bam, gotcha. All right, so let's go to the other one. Where's the other one at? Jump. Whoa! Link, man, don't be doing that, bro. I love shield surfing. All right, hold on. I need to give orders. So this young lady needs to go. Oh, you know what? Don't worry about that. Yeah, meet with me. I need to go this way. Okay, didn't know they was behind me, but all right. Only 500 KOs? That's not good. You can get this work and fly out of my way. Gotcha. Come on, come get work. Come get to work because I need more Orco parts. I can't use the apples. All right. Where's this bad boy at? Here he is. I did not mean to. Sorry. I'm gonna build that up. Success. However, target's completely out of range. How are we gonna plan on doing that? Okay, so guide the guardian. Where's the guardian at? Oh, he's back down there. All right. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't like playing with Zelda in this game. You little. And now you get the work. I'll take this. Okay, I think I'm already full on that. How do I need to lure the guardian, but I gotta find a way to where is he at? I wonder if he's back down the other way. Ah, and weak point smash. All right. There we go. Got him. Got him. Give me my life back. All right. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. There's got to be a way to. Can I jump off of this one, maybe? Jump. Link, you crazy bastard. Okay, there we go. There's my buddy. Come on, big guy. Follow me. Oh, no, I need to go the other way. Okay, all right. You made your point. Hey, guys. Yeah, keep following me. Gotcha. Yeah, y'all can get this work. Every last one of y'all can get this work. All of y'all can get it. All right, look, I did that. Why does this dude keep following me? Woo! Defeat him. That's a run. All right, I'm gonna go back down there and go to work. Screw it. Got him. Stab him in the eye. Not gonna lie, the lightning rod does come in handy in the clutch. That it does. And now we go to the research laboratory. Here is hoping that Age of Imprisonment is not a giant what if story. I'm really hoping that because the last thing I want to do is play another what if. So, all right, you know what, peeps? I think I'm gonna cut it right here. I just wanted to do a little quick little live stream. Um, the show tomorrow is probably gonna run a little bit long because I do want to go over some of the Treehouse Live stuff that happened. I didn't watch all of it. I'm gonna try to make up for that today. Go back and watch the rest of the Mario Kart one and watch the ones I missed that was happening yesterday while I was at work. But yeah, show will be live tomorrow. Come through. Chat will be open as always. We're gonna try to make sure we talk about a plethora of things, but it's gonna be mostly Switch related because that was the big news coming out of this week. So thanks everybody in the chat for joining and hanging out with me for an hour. And we will see you guys tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So peace out, people. Have a good one.